This is Whiskey Thoughts and Tater Tots. I'm Adam.
I'm Alden.
I'm Tim Herzog from Bison Brewing Company.
And we are here in Buffalo where Flying Bison is. Tim, how did Flying Bison become a Flying Bison?
You want to know the name or the story?
A little bit of both. I mean, obviously Buffalo, Bison, I get that.
Right. And so I originally had two partners in the brewery. One of them was unfortunately killed in a motorcycle accident before we opened. But when the three of us were researching and going on, Red had a brother-in-law who lived in Virginia, and we were going to look at tanks, which we ended up buying from a brewery in Virginia. We stayed with his brother-in-law down in Virginia, drove down, got out of the van, got into the brother-in-law's car, went out to, there were a number of brew pubs in that area, Falls Church, Chantilly, all that area, and did a lot of research. And then we went back to Bill's house, and he had bought a lot of bottles that weren't available up here in Buffalo, and continued research well into the night. Slept on the couches downstairs, and so when he came to get us in the morning, come on, it's time to go look at the tanks, the one partner, Dave, rolled over, fell off the couch, hit his head on the coffee table, and he said, to this day, I swear he said Flying Bison. He did not say Flying Bison. He said something else. I'll leave that to your imagination. So that's where the name came from. But this is a 40-year history of me starting as a home brewer, doing internships, wanting to open a brewery in a city where we didn't have one. And we were able to get open and on the road in 2000. So
first brewery in Buffalo, right?
First brewery in the city of Buffalo in 100 years.
And I love those opening stories where it's home brewers that just advance their craft into full-blown brewers.
Yep. Did a lot of craft brewers conferences, and back then I bought a lot of books and magazines, which
Who
are
reads
things
books these
that are printed on paper. That,
you have to go to a library.
Not on your iPad.
Yeah, right. You can find on your phone more information than I probably possess. Crates and crates and crates of books and years of study. So.
Well, we got 3 beers here today, and the first one that we got is their new 16-ounce can line called Fluffy Puppy. It's a New England-style IPA coming in at 7.5%.
So we just recently installed this can line, and the first thing we wanted to bring off of it was something that's soft, hazy, juicy, complex hop nose and flavor. The name is a little unusual for us, but it was kind of a joke at one of our friends that we work with that he got a new dog and he just couldn't stop taking pictures, sending Facebooks and Instagram, doing all his, and so Fluffy Puppy was the first one we came out with. So, and the Fluffy is the soft, the oats, the wheat, so it should have that kind of almost creaminess to the feel, the body, and then all sorts of nice complex notes to it.
Now, the next one, really excited about because it's a line extension off of a beer that you already have,
Right.
All America,
Right.
and took it, double dry hopped it. What are your thoughts on that?
So All America City, Buffalo is an All America City. It's an award that's given every couple of years, and Buffalo has received the All America City Award. So we did All America City IPA, canned it, put it in a mix pack, it sold well, people really liked it. So now, what do? Let's do something different with it. So of course, everything's got to be double dry hop. So, so this is number 2.
Other half.
It's 2 times dry hopped, and this one's the more traditional Columbus, Mosaic, Citra. So you get some of those dank notes in with some of the juice notes.
And that's what I love about double dry hop beers, the dank that's to it.
So clocking in at 6.5. This is
Right.
draft only in the tap room.
You can only get it here.
So you got to come before they run out.
You have to come here. Just come here. You want to, so just come here.
They got amazing outdoor seating. They got 2 areas where you can sit, as well as inside.
Adam, what are your thoughts?
I love it.
So big flavors, deep flavors, and as compared with the Fluffy Puppy, where you've got that real Mandarina Bavaria, that brighter, almost sweeter orange.
Yeah, it's 2 totally different flavor profiles.
This is a very deep, dank,
Straight, like,
kind
up
of
in your
notes
face.
to it.
Yeah.
With lots of those mosaics that you like so much.
I love mosaic hops.
Gotta have mosaic hops in
Gotta
there.
have it.
Now, the cool thing is we're taking it one step further. Not only that, coming out with a 60-ounce can, the next can coming out,
Right.
going to be double juicy.
So instead of doing the double dry hop, where it's pretty open to interpretation, this one really focuses on the juicy parts of the hop flavors and smells. I've got to read the list because it's a little long. So
That's a
we do
good
the
thing.
Columbus and Centennials as kind of the base to build everything off of. So right away, Centennials, you got more of that orange rind, citrus, West Coast. Cryo Mosaics, Citras, Galaxies, and Cascades on top of that. So you've got really bright tropical notes. Now this one isn't carbonated yet, so it's not quite
We
finished.
took it straight from the tank.
Sneak
This is a
peek.
sneak peek.
Right. So you get right into those tropical things right from the first whiff. You get into pineapple and little hints of mango and the brighter, juicier, sweeter kind of smells.
It's kind of one of those where even when you were pouring it, it's just hitting you if you're within a 6-foot radius.
Yeah, it jumps right out of the glass at you.
But we're not because we're socially distancing.
That's right. See, I can't reach either one of them to choke.
Well, I think that about wraps it up. I'm Adam.
I'm Alden.
And I'm still Tim Herzog at Flying Bison. Cheers.
We just did that. Thanks, Tim, for the beer.
We can have more if you want.